We got down just in time for a break. Then we're going to start the bench press for the Masters men. And today what we're watching is we're watching the Masters men, Masters 2, 83 to 120 plus. That means the guys are 50 to 59 years old. We're going to watch the Masters 3, 93 to 120 plus, 60 to 69 years of age. And the Masters 4, that's anybody 70 and over. And we've actually got an astounding number of people in that category today. So again, I'm going to mute. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Then we're going to come back and see some bench press. And I think we're back again. Can you folks hear me out there? Somebody on the feed, comment. You can? All right. We got Andrew Bryant up next. He's got 130 on the bar. You notice that the lifters go up to the handoff person and tell them exactly what they want. More clearly, you can convey this to your lifter. More clearly, you can convey this, the liftoff needs to the handoff person. The better a handoff you get, the more chances your lift is actually going to be very successful. So let's see what Andrew can do with 130 on the bar here now.
Yep. Very nice, Andrew.
And that's a smooth lift. And he gets the whites for it. Nice opener. We got Conrad Cowan coming up now. He's got 130 on the bar, just shy of 300 pounds. 135, sorry, on the bar, just shy of 300 pounds.
Loaded, going.
If you want to follow the score sheet as well as actually seeing the lifters, so you can see what their past lifts are, their totals are, their projected totals, their projected Wilks are, and what their openers are at this point listed to be for deadlifts, you can go to plmeet.com, plmeet.com. Today we're watching session 1, platform 2. We got Conrad Cowan. He's got 30 seconds left on the clock now to get out there and get the start command. They don't have to complete the lift within 1 minute, but they do have to get a start command or a squat command or make an attempt when deadlifting to get that clock to stop. So he's got 15 seconds left to go, which is actually lots of time.
Up, there you go.
There you go. And that's a good lift. The spotters are loading up the bar right now for Jeff Becker. Jeff has more world championships than I can actually count on my fingers and has been lifting for quite a while. His experience is immense. He's going to call for 137.5 on the bar. He's lifting in the M2 83 weight class.
All good? Loaded. Bars loaded, Jeff Becker. Jeff Becker is a steel worker. You're working with iron today, Becker. Come on, let's fire up 303, Becker.
See how this goes. It's a nice smooth lift. That's an easy lift for Jeff.
Lift is good for Becker.
Press commands are nice and quick today.
You ready, Brock? Bars loaded, Zachary Doucette.
We got David Holmes coming up next. He's going to put 150 on the bar, just about 330 pounds. David is an M2 lifter in the 120 class.
Bars loaded, David Holmes, platform 2.
Whoop. We have some confusion as to lifting order here.
We have a 147.
It appears that it should be 147 on the bar. The lifting order was scrambled slightly in the system. So we're going to go with a 147 for Andy Childs. The lifters must lift in ascending order, so a 147 bench has to precede a 150 bench unless there's been an error at some point. So Andy Childs is coming out now with 147.5 on the bar, 325 pounds. Andy's a 105 lifter in the M2 age category.
147.5 for Andy.
Yeah, I said it's okay. I can't learn technology.
Wow, I'm going with Childs.
And he makes that look easy. Well done, Andy. Nicely done. All right, now we're going to get to see David Holmes with his 150 on the bar, 330 pounds. We've got a great crew of spotters and loaders here today, getting up in the wee hours of the morning to come out and slog plates for these lovely men to lift. All right, David, let's see what you can do with this.
Lift is good on 1. Loaded on 1. Holmes on 2, 150 on the bar.
That was a nice, smooth, controlled lift.
On 1,
David gets that with 3 white lights. When the lifters bring the bar down to their chest, it has to become motionless at the chest before they can get a press command. So they get a start command, they have to bring the bar down to the chest, hold it motionless at the chest. It can't go laterally, it can't go up and down, no bouncing around, no helicoptering. At that point, they're given a press command. They have to lock their elbows out at the top while pressing out the bench, or pressing out the bar. And once they have done so, they'll get a rack command. And they have to make sure that they follow these commands. They can't jump any one of them. So far, everybody's been pretty good about that. We've got Sterling nearing.
The lift on
155.
Is good.
And that's no lift, 2 to 1.
Lift is good on, not good on 2. He beat the start command. Loaded on 1.
You got to watch those commands. You can't beat the start command. You can't start ahead of time. We've got Gordon Sjoden at 155.5. Now, if you see a 0.5 or anything that's not a multiple of 2.5 on a bar, that means we're looking at a national record. So we got 155.5.
This is the Canadian national record attempt.
The national record attempt, M2, 93 weight class, 155.5. It's opening with a national record. And he makes that look easy. 3 whites.
A new Canadian national record.
Gordon Langfield's going to put 167.5 on the bar. M2, 93 weight class.
Loaded, Matt Robertson.
All right, Gordon.
Strong and tight. Come on now.
Gordon's coached by Susie Hartwick-Gary and Matt Gary. He came up for a visit from the States. Susie competed yesterday.
Lock it.
Nicely lifted, Gordon.
Lift is good on 2.
Smooth and fast. Mark McGowan, he wants to put 125 on the bar.
20 seconds, Chan. 20 seconds. Plenty of time.
We're on second attempts now for bench press. Bars loaded for Mark.
Lift.
Okay. All right, Mark, give it a try next time. I forgot to introduce myself earlier. There was a bit of a glitch with the sound. My name is Vicki Taylor Hood. I lifted yesterday, and I'm actually joined by Krista Sanger, who also lifted yesterday.
Here goes Jeffrey.
So it is our privilege to comment on and watch these men in the M2, M3, and M4 categories today. Hey, Krista.
Hi.
So we got Mike Forster here now with 130 on the bar.
Good.
This is his second attempt. He made 120 on his first. Neither Krista nor I has ever done this before, so this is a brand new one for us. Mike brings it down under control.
Loaded on 1.
And it's coming. Come on, lock it out, Mike. And he gets the rack command, and it's a good lift. Well done, Mike. All right, let's see what Wayne Cormier can do with 137.5.
Loaded on 2.
Wayne had 120 on his first attempt. This is a 17.5 kilo jump for him. Made 120 look easy, so let's see what 137 looks like. Wayne's getting right up on his traps now. Setting himself up tight and high.
Bars loaded, platform 1, John Pineda.
Yep, nice short range of motion.
Wayne Cormier.
Wayne Cormier says, good lift. Well done, Wayne. Nicely done.
Load the bar for Andrew Bryan. Conrad on deck, platform
Andrew
2.
Bryan's going to put 140 on the bar. Andrew made 130 on his first attempt. Finished squats with a 195 squat. With an M283 lifter. And thanks everybody for tuning in this morning. Help cheer for these guys. Putting up some nice weights and some good lifts.
Bars loaded, Daniel Cheslow. 105 kilos. Brian, 140 kilos.
Come on, Andrew. Yep. And that was an easy second attempt. Well done, Andrew.
This is good on 2.
Let's see what he puts in for his third. All right, we got Conrad Cowan now with 142.5. Conrad made 135 on his first attempt.
Conrad Cowan, 142.
Jeff Becker's on deck.
Jason Luo coming up on 107.5 on the bar.
Get after it. Let's go, buddy.
Loaded on 1.
Conrad gets a start command, brings it down under control, gets a press command, needs to lock out his elbows, and gets a rack command. That's a good lift. Well done, Conrad. We got Jeff Becker with 145 on the bar. Jeff made 137.5 on his first attempt. Following Jeff will be Sterling Nearing. Let's see what Jeff can do with this.
Loaded on 2. Becker, 145. Loaded on 1. Doucette, 75.
Oh, and the spotters and loaders did their jobs. Nice catch, guys. Yeah, give it a shot next time. Sterling Nearing's going to ask for 155. Sterling's going to put 155, 341 pounds on the bar. Sterling actually missed this on his first attempt, so let's see if he can get it this time. He really needs this one. He needs to stay in the game.
42 on the bar.
After Sterling, we'll see Andy Childs.
Loaded on 1. Darcy Ducharme, 90 kilos.
Come on, Sterling.
On deck, Harriet.
Get tight.
5.2 on deck, Andy Childs.
That's it. He gets the lift off. Start command. Brings it down. Gets a press command. And locks it out. See how many lets he gets. 3 whites, and he's good to go. He's in the game. All right, Sterling. Hammer it on your third. Andy Childs is going to call for 155 on the bar. Following Andy, we'll have David Holmes.
Lift is good. Platform 1. Bars loaded for Andy Childs. Platform
I'm also foggy. Okay, Andy, let's see how 155 moves for you. Andy hit 147.5 on his first attempt. His highest squat was 235. He's putting on a good show today. Gets a press command, blows it off the chest, locks it out. And that's a good lift, 2 to 1.
2 white lights, 1 red.
David Holmes with 162.5. He hit 150 on his first attempt, finished squats with a 200 squat. 162.5.
Holmes platform. Loaded on 1, Palaz. Holmes on 2, 162.5. Palaz 97.5. Bar is not loaded, he needs the blocks. Restart. Chief referee is going to restart the clock. It was on his score sheet.
All right, David, come on. Yep.
Bar is now loaded.
Nice smooth lift.
Holmes gets the rack command, and Holmes gets 3
whites.
lights.
3 whites, David. Well done.
Come on out, here we go.
We got Gordon Sioden up next. He's got 165 on the bar. Following Gordon is going to be Gordon Lang. So we got Gordon and Gordon.
Sochin, 162.5 for the G-Man. Gordon is up, and Gordon is on deck.
All right, Gordon sets it up high in his traps. Gets himself super tight. Gets the handoff from Bruce Drake. Yeah, come on. Nice, steady.
Gordon Sochin. Gordon, is that
And he gets 3 whites. Good lift, Gordon. Well done. We got Gordon Langfield now with 172.5 on that bar. 380 pounds. He's an M293 lifter. Gordon finished squats with a 210 squat. He hit his first bench at 167.5 and hit it well. He's going to take 172.5 for a ride now.
Bars loaded, Gordon Langfield.
Gordon Langfield. Following Gordon Langfield, we're going to see Mark McAllen. We go into 3rd attempts. This is the last bench for Flight A, 2nd attempts.
It is good on platform 1.
Yeah, there it is. That was a beauty of a lift. 3 whites. He's good to go. All right, so we're going into bench thirds now. 125 kilos from Mark McAllen. The spotters and loaders are stripping it down and setting it up. Bars loaded for Mark. 125 kilos. Mark's an M2 105 lifter. Masters 2 105, which means Mark is in the 50 to 59 age range and 105 kilos or under. Well, between 93 and 105 kilos. It's start command, brings it down. Nice. Yep. Locks it out. And we've got 3 whites. Good opener, Mark. Nicely done.
6 white lights.
So we got Mike Forster coming out. Mike's going to put 132.5 on the bar, 292 pounds.
Loaded for Mike. Is it McAllen or Mike Forster?
Mike Forster made his...
It's Forster, right? Yeah, Mike Forster. Bars loaded.
Mike Forster made his 2nd attempt at 130 kilos. He's pulling up 132.5 now. Let's see what he can do with this. Add a couple of kilos to his total.
His
squat total, or his final squat was 215. That's what he finished with in squat. So he's got 130 in bench already in the bag. He's going to put 132 on the bar now. Gets the press command, gets it off his chest, locks it out, and the referees say 3 whites. Perfect, adds a couple of kilos to his total. He can go rest up now for deadlifts. We're going to see Wayne Cormier put 140 kilos on the bar. Wayne's an M2 105 lifter. Bar is loaded for Wayne.
Loaded for Wayne on 2.
And he comes out with intensity.
Loaded for Panetta on 1.
If you're wanting to watch the score sheet as we're watching the lifting here, you can go to plmeet.com, plmeet.com. Look for Wednesday, session 1, CPU Nationals, Wednesday, session 1, platform 2. Gets the press command. Whoop, get it off the chest. Good job, spotters. Well done. We got Conrad Cowan next. He's going to put 145 on the bar for his third attempt. He got 142.5 on his second. And he finished squats with 195 today. We'll see if he can build his total with 2.5 more kilos.
Loaded for Cheslow on 1. Loaded for Cohen on 2.
Skipper.
All right, let's go, Conrad.
Lift is not good on platform 1. No lift on 2.
And Conrad, no lift. We got Jeff Becker up now. He's got 145 on the bar. Jeff tried this last time and didn't quite get it, so we're going to give him another crack at it now, see what he can do with this. Jeff finished squats today with a 215.5, and his first bench at 137.5. So this will be another 7.5 kilos for him to add to his total. He's coached by Sandra D'Angelo.
Mr. George.
And Jeff gets that lift. Well done, Jeff. Nicely put together. 145 is how he'll finish benches for the day. We're going to see him when he comes to deadlift next. Look at Andrew Bryant now. Andrew's going to put 150 on the bar. Andrew got his 130, 140 benches, so this is another 10-kilo jump for him. Nice, smooth move. He got a 195 on squats, and he's heading into his final bench now at 150. We're on third attempts, flight A. He sets it up and takes his time. The lifters have a full minute to get the start command in bench press. After that, the clock stops. Andrew gets that command, brings it to his chest, gets the press command. No, and gets the re-rack command because he can't keep it moving upwards. The bar is not allowed to move downward. At the point at which it moves downwards, the referee will give a re-rack command, and that's a no lift. If the bar stops, often the referee will let them press it out a little longer to see if anything's going to happen. The bar is not allowed to move downwards. So we got Sterling Nearing. Sterling made a 155 on his second bench attempt. He missed it on his first, came back and nailed it on his second. He's going to take 160 out now, just over 350 pounds, 352 pounds. Sterling finished 3 for 3 on 3 and 4 men. And we've got Gordon Langfield with 175 kilos on the bar. I want to just comment that the internet connection at the venue that we're at right now is apparently being challenged by the streaming that we're doing right now. So what happens is that periodically our audio will drop when the video keeps going. So if I fall off on the automatic or on your audio lead, you can keep watching the video and I'll try to comment on the feed there. Gordon locks that one out, and it's a good lift at 175 kilos. Nicely done, Gordon. So Gordon goes 3 for 3 on bench. He's got 167, 172, and 175. For bench, he's finished his squats with a 210 squat, and he's going to go warm up for deadlifts now. We're rolling into flight B. We're going to see Tom Craig. Tom's going to put 50 kilos on the bar. Tom is an M4 lifter in the 74 weight class. And he had a really good day with his squats. He went 3 for 3 on those.
Loaded on 2.
Bar is loaded for Tom.
Tom Craig. We're into flight B on 2. Come on, Tom. Lift is not good on platform 1. Everybody whack chunk tonight. Bars loaded.
All right,
on 1.
Tom gets a press command,
Neurosis.
rack command, and it's a beautiful smooth lift. Well done, Tom. So we've got Robert Caron coming up now with 65 kilos on the bar. Robert is also an M4 74 weight class lifter. He's going to put 65 on the bar, which is 143 pounds. The bar is loaded for Robert.
Loaded on 2. Robert Caron. Laurie on deck.
Robert is coached by Paul Vaillancourt.
Lift is good, platform.
He gets a handoff
Bring the
from
rope.
Bruce Drake. Gets start command, brings it down, under control, gets a press command, and locks it out easily today. Nice opener, Robert. Well done. It's very smooth. Let's see what you can do on your second. We got Laurie Greenidge coming up now. Laurie's an M4 93 lifter. He is going to put 100 kilos on the bar. So we strip it down, put red, greens, and a
No
black
more
uniform.
changes. Flat, thank you.
Spotters and loaders are
Platform
working hard
change
today.
your opener, Slight B now. Loaded on 2. Laurie Greenidge.
Bar is loaded for Laurie. Clock is ticking down for Laurie. He's got 45 seconds left to come out and get a start command. And here he comes. Laurie needs
We
foot
got a
blocks.
Canadian national record attempt coming up on platform 1. 113 kilos for John Pineda.
The lifters are allowed to use foot blocks. There are several different sizes,
100 kilos.
usually in 5 or 10 centimeter increments. They allow the lifter to keep their feet flat on the floor because the feet have to be flat on the floor at all times during the bench press.
Loaded for Pineda. Canadian national record. Give him a round of applause.
Laurie gets a start command. Bar comes down. Press command. Locks it out.
Weighs
And bar.
52 kilos. This is more than
Lift is good.
twice his body weight.
So now they're going to load the bar for Walt Dengler.
Phenomenal ratio on the bench.
Walt did great on squats today. He went 3 for 3. He's going to open with 105 kilos on the bench. He's a 93 kilo lifter in the M3 class. We're watching Flight B of Session 1 today on Wednesday. All right, Walt's coming out, communicating with his handoff fellow, Bruce, to give him the handoff he needs.
Come on, Walt.
Walt's going to set this up tight.
That was a new Canadian record.
Gets a press command, makes that bar fly, and gets a rack command. 3 whites. Well done, Walt. Tillman Gallant. Tillman's going to have 2 reds on that bar. Tillman's going to go with 125 kilos today. He'll be followed by Bill Stevens.
Loaded on 1. Jason
Tillman is
Luo.
Also an M4, which means he's
Loaded on
74
2.
years of
Tillman,
age
come
or
on.
older.
Come on, Tillman. Show some
His weight class is
enthusiasm.
93. Tillman had a great day for squats as well. He did 115, 125, and 130 in squats. He finished with a 130 squat. This is his 125 bench opener. I want to thank the tech team here at the venue at CBU Nationals. We've had a bit of a problem with our internet connectivity, which causes our audio periodically to spot out, and they've been jumping on it as soon as it goes and coming over and setting me up again. Superb people. Tillman makes that bar fly too. We're going to have Bill Stevens put 130 on that bar next. Bill will be followed by Ron Strong. And the bar is loaded for Bill.
Loaded for Bill Stevens. Bill Stevens is a Masters form lifter with 130.
Bill finished squat today with a 205 squat. He is opening with a 130 bench. This is his opener.
90 kilos.
He gets a handoff. Yep, gets down to the chest. Oh. Yep, and he gets a re-rack command because the bar started to hover and then dip a little bit. There's no lift there, Bill. You have another shot at it next time. When the lifters place their openers for each lift after the cutoff time, they're not allowed to lower their openers or raise them either. So they have to be very careful about making sure that it's a lift that they can make on an opener. When your nerves are a little bit higher, when maybe you've done a weight cut or any other factor that might factor into this. New equipment, new venue, a handoff that you're not used to. So people tend to pick openers that are quite safe for them, although accidents still happen. People still make mistakes. We got Ron Strong here. Ron did well on squats. He finished with a 215 squat. He's going to open with 137 on the bar for 137.5 on the bar for bench. He's an M3 lifter in the 120 weight class. And that was an easy lift.
Ron Strong!
3 whites.
The lift is good.
Ron's got Kelly Branton in the back there coaching him. Kelly's putting in a next attempt. John Fraser is coming up next. He's got 137 on the bar as well. The bar is loaded for him. John finished squats with 170 today. He's got 137 on the bar for his bench opener. And see what he can do with this now. He's a second last lifter in this flight.
World champion
And they go into second benches. Kelly's also coaching John. He's ready to go.
Bars loaded for
Got to lock out your elbows, John. It's a press command from Justin Smith.
There you
Locks
go,
it out.
Fraser.
Re-rack command.
And that's
2 whites.
Two white lights.
Good enough to win him that lift. So he got 137.5 on his opener. Let's see what he'll do with his second. Miroslav Kopniki is going to open at 140. He's an M3 105 lifter. He finished squat today with a 180. And we'll see what he can add to his total now with his opener bench of 140.
We'll watch Miroslav saunter out. Bars loaded for Miroslav. Lift is good 2 to 1 on 1.
Miroslav gets a command start, brings it to his chest, gets a press
Bars
command,
loaded on
locks it out with speed,
1.
and that lift is good. 3 whites. All right, we're into second benches now. We're going to go with a 55-kilo bench for Tom Craig, M4 74 lifter. Guys are loading the bar up for him now. Tom hit his opener of 50. This is a 5-kilo jump for him. He's having a good day so far.
Tom Craig, the 76-year-old retired dentist. Come on, Tom. 55 on the bar for Tom. Lift on 1 is good, 3 whites. Let's go, Tom. Let's go 2 for 2, Tom.
It's a start command. Brings it down. Press command.
Loaded on 1.
Locks it out.
Tom Craig is now 2 for 2 on the bench.
And he's 2 for 2. Well done, Tom. Let's see what he puts in for a third. We're going to go to Robert Caron. Robert has a 65 from his first attempt. He's going to go with 70 on his second 5-kilo jump. Add a little bit to his total there. 1 lift at a time. And that's what this is about. You don't just go in to hit PRs all the time. What you're doing is you're building a total, because totals are what win meets. And a first and a second attempt that are good quality and the right jumps will set you up for a third attempt, which give you the PR that you're hoping for, the record that you're hoping for, and the total that you're hoping for, if applicable. So Robert's got a 70-kilo bench on the bar here now. He's an M4 74-kilo lifter. Oh, and that drifts on.
I'll give credit for his first 2. Give him a round of applause.
He misses his second at 70, but he'll get his first at 65, and he may come back on his third attempt and actually hit that perfectly. We've got actually quite a few M4 lifters today. 3, 4, 5. 5 M4 lifters. This is 5 lifters, so we're over the age of 70 lifting today. The rest are M2 or M3 lifters. We got Laurie Greenwich now. Laurie made 100 kilos on his first attempt. He's going to do 110 on his second bench. He finished squats with a 170. He's building a very nice total today. Laurie needs foot blocks. They've got them all set up for him now. Come on, Laurie. Get tight. Yeah, gets the lift off. The press command. Come on, Laurie, grind it out. Yeah. And the referees say that was a good lift. Well done, Laurie. See what you can put down on your third now, man. So we're going to see Walt Dengler with 112.5 on the bar. Come on, Walt. Okay, Walt. 112 on that bar. Let's see what you can do with it. And he blows it up. Nice. Well done. And the referees say that's a good lift, Walt. Excellent. Well done. So we've got Bill Stevens with 130 on the bar. Bill's going to put 130 on that bar. He's going to see what he can do with that. He missed it on his first attempt. So let's get behind him here and cheer a little bit for Bill. Come on, Bill.
Bars loaded for Bill Stevens.
Keep it tight. Get it in there.
Tristan Martell
You can do
is
this.
benching over twice his body weight raw. Give him a round of applause.
In order to actually continue on with the meet, Bill needs to make one of his 3 benches here. So this is his second attempt at 130. Missed it on this opener, but we're going to have every confidence that he's going to put it together right now, right here. Come on, Bill. Get tight.
Wow.
Come on, Bill. Oh, yeah, that was
That's
better.
the way to put it together, Bill Stevens.
That was a good lift with 3 white lights. Well done, Bill. Now you're in the game. Lifters get 3 attempts at each lift. They get 3 squats, they get 3 benches, and they get 3 deadlifts. They must make at least 1 lift in each of those 3 categories, or else they don't get a total.
Come on, Tillman.
Tillman Glantz coming out now with 135 on that bar. He made 125 on his first attempt, and he made it look good.
70s, and he's benching 135 kilos. Give him a round of applause.
Come on, Tillman.
Lift is good for Addison.
There you go. Yep. Oh, yeah. That's a smooth lift. Well done, Tillman. Nicely done. 3 whites. Good lift. All right. See what you can do with your third man. John John Fraser's coming out now with 142.5 on the bar. He's followed by Ron Strong. Both of them are coached by Kelly Brent.
Loaded on 2.
Bar is loaded for John.
Arnold, Mendiola lift is good.
All right, John. Gets the hand off. Got to lock at your elbows, John. Got to lock at your elbows.
We have to do this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
24 seconds.
Okay, we got Ron Strong with a bench of 145. Excellent.
Oh my God.
Nicely done, Ron. That was a fast lift. You see the guys on the platform today, they're wearing t-shirts that say My Strength Book. This session is actually sponsored by My Strength Book. It is an awesome tool for tracking your training. It lets you analyze your training metrics. You can track your different lifts. You can see the progress on them. You can track intensity over time. You can track volume over time. And let you see progress as you're lifting. And I've used it myself as a lifter. It lets you actually look at how your training works, what volume and intensity works in a training cycle. Fantastic. And they've just launched an app. You can go onto Apple and you can look for My Strength Book. It's an app you can download to use to track your training metrics. It's fantastic. Lets you modify your training as needed and get the most out of every hour in the gym. All right, we got Miroslav Kopernicki here with 147.5 on the bar.
The lift is good.
Miroslav locks it out, and the judges say that that is a good lift. Well done, Miroslav. And that is the last bench for bench press 2. We're going to go into third attempts now. It should start getting interesting.
Loaded.
Between My Strength Book and Inner Strength products, we've got some excellent sponsors here. I'll tell you about some of the rest of them in a few minutes. Come on, Ron. Ron's got 150 on the bar here now. Let's see what he can do with that. He made 145 in his second attempt. This is his third bench. It's a press command from Justin Smith and a rack command, and the refs say that that lift is good. Well done, Ron. Nicely lifted. All right, we're going to put 151.5 on for Miroslav Kopecki. And if you see a multiple that is not of 2.5, you know what that is. That is a national record attempt. So we're going to see a national record attempt now in the M305 weight class. Come on, Miroslav. Let's make this happen. The refs have checked the chips on the bar to make sure they're the right ones. They're double checking it to make sure the loading is proper.
I got all excited over nothing. Bars loaded on 1.
Come on, Miroslav.
Bars loaded. Come on, Miroslav. Hold on.
He looks incredibly calm.
Sorry. Bars loaded. Give me a round of applause.
Bars loaded for Miroslav. Come on, Miroslav.
Miroslav Kopecki. This is not good on what?
Gets the start command, brings it down. Oh, blows it off the chest. Can you lock it out? Yes. And that is a good lift. Canadian national record. Well done, Miroslav. So we're going to roll into deadlifts in a few minutes. I think we're going to take about a 5-minute break here now where they can clear the platform. And I want to remind you to go and check out mystrengthbook.com. It's, like I said before, it's a fantastic way of tracking your workouts and your training metrics. It lets you customize lifts as you need to. I found it quite handy because it will let you program things. There are also downloadable programs that are available on it from some exceptional lifters. You can download the programs that these lifters have posted. You can follow them for training blocks. Tracking them in My Strength Book will let you assess your progress and see that you are actually getting stronger in significant ways. So check out mystrengthbook.com and drop into Apple, into the iTunes store, and the App Store, sorry, and check out the new app that they've just released recently for mystrengthbook.com. It's well worth looking into. We're going to take a wee break, and then we're going to see what happens when the bar hits the floor. Talk to you soon. All right, so we're taking a little bit of a break right now. We're waiting for the deadlifts to start. We have 1 second, and we're getting the referees back in the chair now. I'm Vicki Taylor-Hood. I'm talking to you today from Platform 2, Session 1 of the CPU Nationals 2018. This session is sponsored by My Strength Book. I'd like you to pop out to their website, mystrengthbook.com. It is a data tracking and analysis tool that is professionally designed and developed with the world's strongest athletes. You can download programs on it, training templates. You can enter your own workouts as you do them, as given to you by another coach. But it allows you to look at your workouts and assess their effectiveness and adjust as needed. It allows you to get the most of every hour you spend in that gym.
Let's load the bar.
We're going to start deads now in a minute with Wayne Cormier at 165 kilos. Getting the bar all ready to go. We've got Justin Smith as a heavy referee today. We've got Linda McFeeters on the side and Heinrich von Jensen on the other side. 3 exceptional referees. 2 of them are international referees. Spotters and loaders are working as a seamless team today, doing a great job, getting all ready to roll right into deadlifts.
It's pulling time. Give me a round of applause. Platform 1, bars loaded. Platform 2, bars loaded. Cormier on 2, Ducharme on 1. Here we go. Competition doesn't really start till
Bar is
the
loaded for
first
Wayne
wave
Cormier.
hits the floor.
Wayne's coming out with 165 on that bar, 363 pounds. Come on, Wayne.
There we go. The lift is good. Ducharme.
Come on, Wayne. And he blows that right up.
Cormier.
That was an
The
easy lift,
is
Wayne.
good.
Very nice indeed. 3 whites on that one. We're going to see Andrew Bryant put 3 reds and a white on that bar. 185 kilos for his opener today. Andrew, an M2 lifter in the 83 weight class. I mentioned earlier that we have some good sponsors, Inner Strength products. We also have LBD Fitness as well. LBD Fitness is clothing and equipment sponsoring. They have some really neat T-shirts. Honestly, go check out their website. Definitely worth checking out. They were co-founded by 2 Canadian powerlifters, Mallory Rowan and Josh Reyes. Mallory's a 72 lifter with a background in journalism and marketing. All right, Andrew, come on now. Set this up.
On 1. Cheslow.
Andrew brings it up.
Knocks
it out.
And
the refs say.
Lift is good.
And the refs say, come on,
I
guys.
think it's good.
Lights, ref.
Heinrich.
3 whites. Good lift, Andrew. Nicely done. All right, let's see what Mark McGowan can do with 190 kilos. Mark's putting 190 on the bar for his first attempt. Yeah, I was talking about LBD Fitness earlier. So Mallory and Josh started LBD Fitness while they were in school, and they both were able to make it into a full-time business recently. They have some fantastic T-shirts with some really good slogans on them. And a lot of their proceeds, actually, apart from business, go towards charities. They have, for instance, one of their charities has been donating water to places that need it. They've been, sorry, that sounded very inarticulate. Their charities are Science Foundation's Hurricane Victims, Ending Hunger in North American Schools, and there was one recently where a certain amount of each sale went towards water for third world countries. We've got Conrad Cowan now with 200 on that bar.
Bars loaded. Come on out. Sojin on deck.
Come on, Conrad. Move this weight. Send it up.
Don't worry.
Conrad sets it up. He's pulling conventional. Hook grip. Locks that one out easily. Brings it down under control, and the referees say that is was a good lift. Well done, Conrad. All right, Gordon.
Hold on.
First of the two Gordons is coming up now. Gordon Soden with 200 kilos on the bar, followed by Gordon Langfield.
Loaded for Gordon Soden, coached by the Secretary General of the Commonwealth.
All right, Gordon. Gordon's also pulling conventional. Wow, and that moved fast. That was an easy lift.
Good.
That's a good lift, Gordon. Well done. All right, Gordon. The other Gordon. Gordon Langfield with 205 on the bar. Spotters and loaders are working fast.
The lift is good.
Tightening up the plates. Loading the bar.
Load it up to Pineda.
They say the meat don't start till the bar hits the floor.
Bars loaded. Gordon
Here we go.
Langfield. Come on, Gordon. Sterling up next. Platform 2. Bars
Gordon
loaded.
sets it up.
Come on out, Pineda.
Pulls it. Gets a down command.
Said he
Refs
wants
say
this stuff.
that was a good lift. Well done. Sterling Yearlings. Sterling Yearlings coming up now with 220 on that bar. We'll put a blue on for Sterling. Blue and a 2.5. Get that bar loaded. One of the keys to making a deadlift is to make a good, solid opener on dead so that you can then set yourself up for a nice, solid second attempt and a really good third. So these guys want this bar to move fast and confidently. Every lift you make is a warm-up for the next lift that you want to make, and this is Sterling's first. 220 on that bar.
185 on the bar. Touche is on deck.
Pulls it. Gets it
Nice
down
lock
command.
out for Sterling.
Brings it down under control.
Lift is
That's
good.
3 whites. Good lift. Deadlifts move a lot faster than bench and squats because there are no rack heights to adjust. So the guys are loading the plates. The bar is loaded as soon as they're ready to go.
Style Hiroki, wider stance. Hands
Mike
on the
Forrester
inside of his thigh.
wants 227.5 on the bar. We're up to 4 reds now, and it's growing. Bar is loaded. Come on, Mike.
And the pull is no lift. There was some slight downward movement on the bar. He dipped like this. The bar's in entirety went down a little. It's a blue part. Give him a round of applause.
Come on, Mike. Locks that out.
Mike
Gets it down
Forrester,
command.
501
Nicely done,
pounds. Forrester. The lift is good. Bars loaded. Zachary Doucette.
Come on, David. David Holmes wants 230 on that bar, and he's got it. Just over 500 pounds.
3 times his body weight.
Oh, he has to remove his elbow sleeves. You can't use your elbow sleeves on the platform. People train in them, but you're not allowed to compete in them.
Lift is good for Doucette.
David Holmes.
Run it
His
up for
opener.
Matt Robertson. Jason Lowe is on deck.
Pops that out. Gets it down command.
Holmes.
That's 3 white lights. Perfect. Well done.
Bars loaded.
All right, Andy Childs wants 250 kilos on that bar. Come on,
Next
Andy.
lifter on 2 is Andy Childs. Are there any Child fans in the house? Loaded for Andy Childs.
All right, here
Opening
comes
up
Andy.
with 551 pounds, 250 kilos. This is Childs. The lift on 1 is good. 3 whites.
Andy's setting it up tight. And that moves like a lightning bolt. Well done, Andy. Nicely done.
And he gets 3 white lights. The lift
Refs
is
love that
good
lift
for
with 3
Childs.
white lights. Jeff Becker wants 252.5 on that bar.
Jason Lowe.
Jeff Becker is the
We're wiping down the bar.
final
with Jason.
lifter in this flight for
Johnson's
first
on
deadlift.
deck.
So it's
Jason
our final
Charles, 220
opener
on the
deadlift
bar.
in flight A. Jeff Becker with 252.5. Jeff finished with
Bars
a
loaded
217
for Jeff
squat at
Becker.
145 bench.
Multi-time IPF
And he's gonna
world
open with
champion.
252.
Loaded on 1, Lulo. Come on, Jeff.
Jeff lifting sumo style. And sets it up tight.
Another sumo
Pushes
pull.
it.
Understands.
Locks his hips out. Nice lockout, Jeff.
Becker, lift
3
is
whites,
good.
good lift. All right, second attempt.
Lift is good for Luo. Load it up for
We're gonna
two sharp.
We're gonna go back down to 190 now for Wayne Cormier in his second
Lift is
attempt.
good on 2.
Wayne hit 165 in his first attempt. He's making a 25 kilogram jump now to his second. Again, thanks to My Strength Book for being the sponsor for this session for platforms 1 and 2. MyStrengthBook.com is where you can go to find out some information about their product. It is a leading data tracking and analysis tool. Lets you track key metrics and volume, intensity, relative intensity, number of lifts, RPE, lets you select exercises specifically and to put in your own variations. And it also lets you track the PRs, which actually for me was one of the great things about it because I started losing track of rep PRs at one point. Go into MyStrengthBook.com and have a look at what they offer. Let's see what Wayne can do now with 190 kilograms. Wayne is also pulling sumo.
Lift is good on 1.
And that one comes up fast. Locks it out. Gets a down command. And that's 3 white lights for his second attempt. Well done. Let's go with Mark McGowan now. Mark's got 200 called for his second attempt.
Loaded. Come on out, Chan Wu.
Mark made 190 on his first attempt. He's making a 10 kilo jump here. See if he can build his total.
Come on, Mr. Brightside.
Come on, Mark. Pull this well. Get yourself a nice chance at a good third. Mark brings it up, locks it out. Gets a down command from Justin Smith. And the referees say that was a good lift for 3 white lights. We got Andrew Bryan coming up next. Andrew's got 205 called for on his second attempt here. He made 185 on his first. This is a 20 kilo jump for Andrew. First one flew up fast. Let's see what he can do with his second one. Come on, Andrew.
Come on, Cheslow. Lifting in the yellow. Chuck Taylor high top cons. Double overhand hook grip sumo style, platform 1.
Thanks for joining us today for the Masters 2, 3, and 4 lifters. Fantastic to have so many people on board. Come on, Andrew. 205.
Come on, Brian.
Sumo style.
On deck, Gordon.
Pulls that up. Locks it out. Gets a down command. And what do the refs say? They say it's a good lift with 3 whites. Well done. We're going to see Gordon Snowden come up now with 215 on that bar. Gordon pulled 200 on his first attempt. This is a 15 kilo jump for him. What he's looking for now is a nice solid second to give him a really good shot at that third. Build his total. Come on, Gordon.
On the bar. We're loading the bar for Harry on our 185 and a half. Coached by Jeff Lutz out of St. John's. Lives in the town of Paradise.
Gordon pulls that, locks it, gets a down command. Good lift.
Loaded on 1. Good lift on 2 for Gordon.
Yep, they're going to load for the second Gordon now. 217.5 on that bar. Gordon Langfield. He started with 205. This is a 12 kilo jump for Gordon Langfield.
Loaded on 2. Langfield. 217 and a half.
Nice and tight. Got it.
Come on.
Marriott, lift is good.
Gordon locks it out. Gets a down command, and that was a lovely lift. Nice and fast.
Good on 2.
Good lift with 3 whites. We're going to load it now for Conrad Cowan. 225 kilos, just shy of 500 pounds. I mentioned My Strength Book earlier. They were also launching a coaching portal on March 1st. So if you're a coach and you're out there listening, have a look at My Strength Book. On March 1st, if you're an online coach, you'll be able to build and push programs to athletes on the actual platform online. Then you can manage your athletes, track the data, and make real-time adjustments to programs. So if you're a coach, check out mystrengthbook.com. All right, Conrad, let's see what you can do with 225. Conrad pulled 200 on his first attempt. This is a 25 kilo increase. Conrad pulls hook grip.
This is good on platform 1.
See him doing a double overhand there with a hook grip, but he doesn't lose control of that bar. Nicely lifted, Conrad. 3 whites, good lift. Now you're going to get a nice shot at a good
Here
third.
comes Hiroki, 187.5 on the ball.
Okay, Sterling's got 235 on that bar. Sterling's got 235, 15 kilos more than what he filled on his first attempt. He moves that easily enough. Well done. See what you can do on your third attempt now after those 3 white lights. Now we're going to see Mike Forrester. Mike Forrester with 240 on the bar.
Bars loaded for Palaz.
240 on the bar, and the bike is the bar is loaded for Mike Forrester. The bike is loaded. The bar is loaded for Mike Forrester.
Masters 2 with 240 kilos.
And he pulls that, locks it out.
Phenomenal.
There you go, Mike. Nicely done. 3 whites.
No lift on class.
And they're cleaning off the bar now on thirds. Between each lift on thirds, they roll the bar back and clean it off for each attempt so that the lifters can get a good grip on it.
You'll get rid of it now.
Perfect. They're recentering the bar. Bar is loaded for David Holmes.
Bars loaded Holmes.
Come on, David. 245 on that bar. 15 kilos more than you pulled on your second. Your second looked solid, so let's see what you can do with your third. Come on, David.
Bars loaded. Come on, Duchette.
Ah, nice lift, David. See what the refs say. Say it's a good lift. 3 whites. Okay. You know, I think I haven't had enough coffee today. I've been calling these third attempts. These are second attempts right now. We're still on seconds. Mea culpa, my apologies. We are on second attempts. So these guys still have one more chance to improve their total again. And I clearly need more caffeine.
Jeff Becker
is going to take 265 kilos. Come on, Jeff. Takes 265 and make it fly.
Moving on, Lloyd Robertson.
I mentioned hook grip earlier, but Jeff is using the reverse grip. One hand over, one hand under. Keeps the bar from losing. Good job, Jeff. Keeps the bar from rolling out of your hands. Yeah, he gets that lift, 2 to 1. Right on. So we're going down for Andy Childs now. Oh, we're going up for Andy Childs, sorry. 278 on the live bar, 278.5 kilos. 278.5 kilos. Not a multiple of 2.5. So what we got is a national record attempt here on his second attempt. Andy knocked 250 out of the ballpark on his first attempt. Let's see what he can do with this national record attempt. Come on, Andy.
278
Let's go.
kilos, 614 pounds. This is Andy Childs.
Come on, Andy.
Whoa, coming up on 1.
Andy's setting it up tight. Yep, taking his time to get down and into it. Oh, wow. Come on, Andy. Locks it out. Gets down command, and the refs say that is
Childs.
a good lift. 2 to 1. Well done, Andy. Now we're going to start the third attempts that I talked about earlier. And in between each lift, they're going to roll the bar back. They're going to clean off that bar for each lifter. The chalk accumulated and the talcum powder that some of the lifters use on their legs doesn't impede the grip of the next lifter. Third attempts are where the action is. So let's see what these guys can do. Everybody in this flight made the first and second attempt deadlifts. So what we're looking at now is bigger numbers and faster lifts. Come on.
This is 4 times his body weight. 4
Feet don't start till the bar hits the floor, and this is where the action is. Round 3 of the deadlifts. This is their last lift of the day. They've all made at least 8 lifts so far, plus their warm-ups.
Come on, Jason. Rip it off. the floor.
This is their 9th and final lift. This is where you find out what you're made of. Come on, Wayne. 205 on that bar.
Loaded.
That bar is loaded for you, Wayne. Getting himself psyched up. He pulled 190 on his second attempt. This is a 15-kilo increase. Yeah, come on. Nope, just can't make it move today. But he's going to end with 190 on his second attempt there, and he's got a total of 510 for the day, which is no shabby way to end a day. Well done, Wayne. We're going to roll into Mark McGowan now. Mark has called for 210 on that bar. His last attempt was 200. It's a 10-kilo increase. His second attempt moved beautifully. So this is his third lift of the day. And they're cleaning off that bar, making sure it's all ready for him.
Loaded. Come on out, McGowan.
All right, Mark. Come on, set it up.
Nice and tight. Squeeze that bar tight.
Oh, any Irish in the house?
Holds it. Knocks that out beautifully.
Good charm.
And the refs say that is,
McGowan,
no lift.
He did not lock out his knees.
Oh, his knees weren't locked out on that one.
And
That's all right. He's going to get credit for his 200 deadlift. He's going to finish the day with a 512.5 total. We're going to go on to Andrew Bryant now. His third attempt is going to be 215. 215 on that bar. It's a 10-kilo increase from his last attempt.
Good charm. The lift is good.
All right, Andrew. 215 on that bar. This is your last lift of the day. Make it count.
Go, Andrew. Stop pulling.
Loaded on
Third attempt.
one.
This is where it happens. Andrew's looking to add 10 kilos to his total with this lift. Oh, can't move it
No
today.
lift. Give her a round of
That's all right. No
applause.
lift today, but Andrew's going to finish with a 540 total in the M283 weight class. So we're going to go on to Gordon Soden now. Gordon's going to lift 227.5, 12.5 more than he tried last time for his third dead of the day. See if we can build that total a little bit
And
more.
little lift is good. Loaded
On
on
third
success
attempt
level.
deadlifts, Flight A, session 1 for the Masters men this morning.
Gordon Soden, 501 pounds.
Gordon's getting himself psyched up now. Gordon's from BC,
Come on, G-Man.
here in Calgary for this lift. Come on, Gordon. Sets it up. And it comes up. Yeah. Lock your knees. Good lift.
Yeah, Gordon.
Gordon gets 3 white lights on that lift. First guy to make his third dead so far today.
Loaded
227.5.
on one.
We're going to put the same
on,
weight on the bar for
Cheslow.
Gordon Langfield. 227.5. Gordon's going to take this one for a spin. It's a 10-kilo increase over his second attempt.
Gordon
He's looking to
Langfield,
finish
head
his
forward.
day in style. Come on, Gordon Langfield.
Loaded on 2. No lift on 1.
See some of our sponsors' names popping up on the right-hand side there. LVD Fitness is there. LVD Fitness, clothing manufacturer with some truly awesome T-shirts,
Gordon,
headbands,
lift is good. Let's keep
other
rolling.
items of apparel. Swing into their website, lvdfitness.com. They're also, LVD Media is also the folks who are providing the photography for this, for athletes at this meet. And they're doing some incredible work in providing stills and video for the athletes who are competing. So, you know, go over to lvdfitness.com and check out LVD Fitness and LVD Media if you've got a meet coming up and you're looking for a photographer. Conrad Cowan would like 230 kilos. Come on, Conrad. Conrad Cowan pulled 245 on his second attempt. He's going to finish the day with another 5 kilos. Come on, Conrad.
Hurry up, lifting on one.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hurry up, no lift. Load it up.
That's it, Conrad. Set it up.
Come on. Yeah.
Lock it out. Lock it. Yeah. Gets a down command from the referee. And the referees say that that was a good lift. 3 white lights. The athletes are pulling on a new bar to Canada, a bar and plate set that we've not actually used here before. It's full equipment. They're sold by Inner Strength Products. Inner Strength Products sells all sorts of athlete clothing, attire, and equipment. And now they've become the dealer in Canada for the IPF-approved equipment made by Bull. It's a Japanese-based company, and I had a chance to lift with it yesterday. I love the bar. The bar is such a fantastic bar to pull a deadlift on, and the squat rack and bench setup are fantastic. Are also fantastic. The bench is nice and easy to move around too. Lighter than your average bench, which was a real gift when we were setting up yesterday. Sterling Nearing is going to pull 242 kilos. Come on, Sterling. Add 7.5 kilos to your total, Sterling. Come on. This is your third dead of the day. Yeah. Come on, lock it. And the referees say that that was a good lift, 2 to 1. All you need is 2 white lights. So we're going to load the bar for Mike Forrester now, 250 kilos. Come on, Mike. Let's set it up. 250 kilos on that bar for Mike Forrester.
Come on, give him a round of applause. He needs this.
All right, they jacked it up. They've loaded the bar. They're going to roll it back now and clean it. You notice how they roll the bar back from the platform to clean it? That's because the talcum powder and chalk that might be on the bar, they don't want it under the athlete's feet so that the athletes won't slip on it. So they roll it back to the end of the platform and then roll it into the middle of the platform to keep the chalk dust from and the talcum powder, which is quite slippery, from accumulating under the athlete's feet. It's particularly important when you've got people deadlifting sumo style because you don't want your feet sliding outwards. Mike Forrester is going to set up. He's going to pull 250 kilos. Come on, Mike.
Come on, Forrester. 250.
Gets it up. Off the can't bring it past the knees. Well done, Mike. Good day's work, Mike. You're going to finish with a 587.5 total. Not a shabby meet at all. We're going to see what David Holmes could do with 260 kilos now. David, can you make this weight fly?
Load it up for Holmes, 260. This is a Canadian national record attempt. The bar's loaded.
160 kilos on that bar for David. We're bringing it up for him. One of the other sponsors we have here are Strength Fanatics. They're a fitness clothing brand that recruits individuals into an elite team that strives to perform 110% every time. Fantastic. They're based out of Edmonton, Alberta. Their products are Canadian made, and they target all sports, not just powerlifting. CPU approved logos, so you can wear their stuff on the platform, and they sponsor several athletes. David's going to pull 260 now. Come on, David. Got 245 in his second. Gets it off the floor, above the knees. Lock it. It's down command, and the referees say that that was a good lift with 3 white lights. Good day's work, David. Nicely done with a 6. Hang on now. David gets that lift.
Jeff Becker coming out with an
We're going to get Jeff Becker coming out now. 272.5 deadlift. David finishes his day with a 627.5 total. Did very nice day's work indeed. Jeff, you're going to pull 272.5, right? Come on, Jeff. Clean that bar off for you, Jeff. Jeff is a multiple-time world champion in both classic and equipped lifting, and an all-around nice guy. But a little bit scary as a lifter.
Hold on. Straighten it out. Chief referee says, bar's loaded, Becker.
Bar is loaded for Jeff Becker. Jeff comes out, all fired up. Look at him go.
Come on, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Bring it off the floor.
Set it up to.
Going up next is Charles.
He's setting it up.
No lift. Give her
Oh, it's not there today. That's okay, Jeff. You're going to finish with 627.5 total
Loaded
as an
for
M2
Robertson.
83
Who all on
kilo
deck?
lifter. Andy Childs would like to take a national record off the floor. So we're going to put 285.5 kilos on that bar for Andy. He pulled the national record on his second attempt at 278.5.
Canadian national record.
He's going to pull 285.5 this time.
Record.
He's not just going to break his own record. He's going to blow his record out of the water with 7 kilos. So let's see what Andy can do with this.
Give a round of applause to that, Jeff.
One of the other sponsors for this session, or for the sessions this week, is Smart Lifts. They are an Edmonton-based powerlifting company that provides distance coaching, custom programming, and they host events as well. Smart Lifts help you develop your strength through scientific and practical principles to put kilos on the bar and keep you healthy. They have world champions as well as first-time strength enthusiasts. Smart Lifts has built a lot of strong, confident lifters in Alberta and Canada. Come on, Andy. National record. Let's get behind Andy here. 285.5. That's a big lift. Come on, Andy. It's not there today. And that's the end of the third deadlifts for Flight A. We're going to roll right into Flight B now. So we've got some guys now. We're going to start their first deadlifts in Flight B. We've got 9 lifters in this flight. It's going to move quickly because there are no rack heights to adjust in deadlifting. All we got to do is load that bar and go.
All right, he just lost the balance. Give him a round of applause.
So I was talking to you earlier about Smart Lifts. Their influences actually in programming are Mike Teixeira and Dietmar Wolf style of programming, high frequency with MIDI variation cycling in and out. If you've been around programming at all and you've been around powerlifting at all, you've seen Mike Teixeira's name over and over again. You've seen Dietmar Wolf, and if you haven't, I suggest you go Google them now. But in the meanwhile, go to Smart Lifts. They're out of Edmonton, and see what they've got for you. They've got some excellent programming opportunities. Robert Caron is taking 100 kilos. And he's going to lift that off the floor with astounding speed. He gets the down command. He didn't know if he had it or not. Sometimes it's hard to hear in here, and he did indeed have it. And he got 3 white lights for that lift. Tom Craig would like to lift 135 kilos. It's just shy of 300 pounds, and he's going to move that weight for his opener.
135 kilos, Tom Craig. Loaded, Craig. Lift on platform. Canadian national record attempt. Give him a round of applause.
Okay, so Tom Craig's got 135 on that bar.
Come on, Tom.
Come on, Tom.
Here we go.
Loaded on 1.
That was an easy lift.
Come on, let me see the lights.
And he puts it down. And the referees are happy with that.
Tom, you drilled that one.
That was a beautiful lift, Tom. First deadlift.
Bars loaded, Alan Chum.
Tom's an M4 74 kilo
Loaded,
lifter.
Tillman Gallant.
We've got Tillman Gallant's bar loaded, 137.5, 303 pounds. And Tillman's going to open with that weight. Tillman has had a 6 for 6 days so far. Having a perfect day. Let's see if we can keep it rolling, Tillman. Tillman's setting it up tight. Getting the bar exactly where he wants it.
Nice form shot.
Oh, that looked easy.
And he gets 3 white
And the
lights.
referees say that that is a
Tillman,
good
3 white
lift.
lights.
Excellent opener, Tillman.
Loaded up to Laurie.
So we're going to roll right on now into Laurie Greenidge. Laurie Greenidge is going to put 3 reds on that bar with a white, and he's going to pull 185 kilos. If you're looking to buy anything from Strength Fanatics, you can go to one of their 5 official retailers in Edmonton, Arashido, Sherwood Park, in Center Pilates in Sherwood Park, Evolve Strength South, Armstrong Athletics in St. Albert, Revive Fitness in Edmonton. Have a look at the Strength Fanatics shirts and other clothing items that they have put together. They're one of the sponsors for sessions throughout this week. Lori's going to pull 185. Come on, Lori. Well, that was easy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And the referees say,
that's the new Canadian national record.
good lift, national record. 2-1.
Lift is good on 1. Load it up for Tristan Martell and Mark Tobias.
Some of the sponsors that we've got on this week have booths set up here at Nashville. So if you are here, I suggest you come over to the venue and have a look at some of the different sponsors. You've got Inner Strength Products, LBE is down there, Apex Elite is down there. Yeah, you can check around and see what some of the sponsors have to offer. Come on, Miroslav. 185, and it moves well.
Oh, yeah.
And the referees say, excellent lift. 3 whites. All right, well, let's see what you can do with 190 kilos. 190 kilos on the bar for Walt.
The lift is good. 3 whites on 1. Walt, bars loaded. Come on out. Walt, come on out. Walt.
If you're an athlete looking for programming, I'm
Bill
going to
Stevens,
send you over to
Walt. Bars loaded
mystrengthbook.com.
on 1. Stevens,
They
you're
have,
there.
right now, over 50 programs in their library. So basically 4 years of possible strength programming that
Come
you
on,
can take advantage
Tobias.
of. They're also the sponsor for the
232.5.
session, as you can probably see from the T-shirts of our sponsors, our spotters and loaders.
Way over 3.5.
mystrengthbook.com, or you can go onto the App Store for Apple apps, and you can check out My Strength Book app. Walt Dingler with 190 kilos. And he lifts that, and that was easy.
Good on 1.
Looks like he didn't pull that for a triple.
Good on 2.
That was a good lift, 3 whites.
Bars loaded.
Same
Bill
weight again for Bill
Stevens,
Stevens. Bill
190.
Stevens with 190 kilos on the bar. We're on first deadlifts attempts for flight B of session 1 this morning.
Luke Homer, 250. Bars loaded.
Come on, Bill. He's got it set up.
Come on, Luke, fire it up.
Nicely done. That's it, Bill. Referees say good lift, 2-1.
Come on, Luke. Lift
All you need is 2 white
2-1
lights.
For Stevens, loaded up for John Fraser.
John Fraser would like 220 kilos on that bar. Bar is loaded for John Fraser. This is his first attempt at the deadlift today.
Fraser's up on 1. Ladies and gentlemen, platform 1. Welcome to the Freak Show. 4.1
Deadlift is unusual.
times his
Unlike the
body
other
weight
2 lifts, there's
as
only
an
1 command
opener.
for the deadlift. You don't get a start command. You simply get a command to put the bar down again. John Fraser's lift
Watch
is
this guy tear it
no
up.
lift. Don't think he locked it out well at the top.
For the one, the only, Clifton Bow.
We got Ron Strong now with 260 kilos on the bar. Ron Strong with 260 on that bar. That's his opener.
Or rather, I didn't see
Ron
it finish.
Strong.
All right, Ron Strong. Let's do this.
Jake Allison, 265.
Come on. This is where the meat comes together when you start the deadlift. Walks it out. And it goes down. The refs say that is a good opener. All right. We're rolling to round 2 now of the deads. We're going to roll it back for Robert Caron, and we're going to put 112.5 on that bar. Robert made his first attempt at 100 kilos, and he made it look easy.
Seconds, Chase. That's as
See what he can do.
Don't worry. Plenty of time, Chase. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. No lift. Slipped out of his hands.
Spotters and loaders are getting it all ready
Robert
for him.
Calron, platform
Robert's
2.
standing in the off the stage here, getting himself psyched up for his second attempt. Key to a deadlift is to make a solid first attempt, solid second attempt, that'll give you a really good chance at that third that you're looking for. Let's go, Robert. And that lift comes up, locks it out, puts a down command, and the referee says that was a good lift. All right, we're rolling down to Tom Craig. Tom's got 140 called for as his second attempt. He opened with a 135.
Loaded, Addison Komarinsky. Bars loaded. Jump on deck.
He's making a 5 kilo jump from first to second.
Tom Craig looking to break his own Canadian national record. The retired dentist, 76 years young. Bars loaded for Craig.
Tom is going to try and pull a national record. No, Tom is going to pull a national record here. No try about it. He's stepping up to the bar now with 140 kilos.
Come on, Tom. Tear it up.
Well, that was easy.
That is a new
Good lift, Tom. Gino jumped the gun a little bit there, but yes, it was a new Canadian national record.
National record, Tom Craig.
All right, we're going to put 145 on that bar for Tillman now. Let's see what he can do with that. Tillman pulled 137.5 in his first attempt. He's making a 7.5 kilo jump here to his second, setting himself up for a solid third.
2.5. Bars loaded. Tillman, Gillard. Come on, Tillman. Up next, Miroslav.
Come on, Tillman. There's a solid second.
It is good.
That moves well. Nicely done, Tillman. 3 white lights. Let's add a red for Miroslav Koprivnicki. And he's going to take 195 for a ride. Get himself set up for a solid third.
Be around the close to the spotters and loaders getting it done so fast on both sides.
Each lifter gets 3 deadlift attempts. We're on the second round right now, so everybody's on their seconds. They want to build a solid second to set themselves up for a really good opportunity at thirds. That's why we're here, right? We're here to pull that third attempt. Every lift you make is a warm-up for the lift you want to make. Miroslav with 195 kilos. 10 kilo jump from his last attempt.
Lift is good on one.
There you go. Gets a down command. Referee said that is a good lift. Well done. Bill Stevens. Oh, sorry. Laurie Greenidge would like 200 kilos on the bar. Laurie Greenidge would like 200 kilos on that bar. Bar is loaded for Laurie. Bill Stevens will follow Laurie at the same weight. Meat moves fast at this point.
Mark Tobias and Tristan Martel. Bars loaded, Tobias.
And the referees to say that was no lift.
No lift, 2-1.
And one referee is saying...
You get the same thing? Yes. He did not lock out his knees. He had soft
knees at the top of that lift.
He'll be back.
That's okay. Weight moved easily enough. All he has to do is lock it out a bit harder. So see what he can do with his third attempt. Bill Stevens is going to take 200 for a ride as well. Come on, Bill. Set it up. Following Bill, we'll see John Fraser come back.
No, give him a round of applause.
Come on, Bill. Drive it off the floor. There you go. Hips. Yeah.
Bill Stevens, and the lift is good.
That's a good lift, 2-1. Well done, Bill. He's wondering what that red light is for. He didn't lock his shoulders back, according to one of the referees. So he'll fix that one for next time. But he still got the lift anyway. John Fraser is going to put 225 kilos, 4 red plates on that bar. John missed his opener. We want to see him make his second attempt here. So we're going to get behind him a bit. We're going to cheer for him, okay, gang?
Load the bar up for Luke Homer.
225 kilos, just shy of 500 pounds.
John Fraser, 225.
All right, John. Lock it out tight.
Bars loaded.
Lock those knees.
Bars loaded. Homer.
Well, that moved easily. And the referee said that lift, no lift.
No, he did not
All right.
lock out his knees.
The knees did not lock out on that lift, according to 2 of the referees, and they need 2 out of 3 to give you whites. So John's going to have to come back and make that third attempt. We're going to see Walt Dengler take 227.5 kilos.
255 kilos for Homer. No lift. Give him a round of applause.
After Walt, we're going to see Ron Strong for our last second attempt to deadlift for this fight. Come on, Walt. Walt pulled 190 in his first attempt. This is his second at 227.5, so 37.5 kilo increase. But the way that first one flew, this should not be a problem. There you go. Up, lock your hips. There you go. The referees say that was a solid lift. 3 whites. All right. Ron Strong's going to pull 280. We're adding a red plate for Ron Strong. He pulled 260 on his first. This is his second attempt in the dead, setting himself up for a solid third. So this is a deadlift record attempt and also a total attempt for Ron Strong.
Looking to break his own deadlift and total record. Counted his own OPA, Ron Strong. Jake Allison, 265. Yeah, Jake, you got it that time, pal. The lift is good.
Come on, Ron. Yeah, lock it. There you go. On his second attempt, 3 white lights. He gets a Canadian national record in the deadlift and total. And he's still got 1 lift left. Let's see what he can do with that. So we're going to roll right into third attempts. We're going to put 122.5 kilos on the bar for Robert Caron. 122.5 kilos. This is the last lift for these guys of the day. This is what they came for. 122.5. We're going to clean the bar with every lift for these folks. Flight B, third deadlifts, last group of the day, or of the morning. Bar is loaded for Robert.
Bars loaded on 1, bars loaded on 2.
Come on, Robert.
Unofficial world record, 285.5. This is Clifton. Oh! Tear it up, Clifton.
Robert setting it up tight. Yep, knock it out. And he just can't hold on to it. Tom pulled 140 on his second, making a 2.5 kilo increase here.
Going to break his own Canadian national record.
And he's going to break the, well, we're hoping he's going to, no, he's going to break the Canadian national record. He's set on his second, no hoping about it, by 2.5 kilos. Come on. Come on, Tom.
Bars loaded, Addison Tomarinsky.
And that moved. Holy cow. Gets a down command. And they say that that lift is good. Well done. Canadian record for Tom Craig, or a new one. He's already gotten one today. So we're looking at Tillman Gallant with 155 kilos. 155 for his third attempt. He pulled 145 for his second. Thanks to My Strength Book for sponsoring the platforms for this session. Platform 1 and 2 are both sponsored by My Strength Book. It's a program or an app that is optimized for powerlifters. So not just tracking any workout. This one is actually set up for powerlifters specifically to use to optimize their training. Tillman Gallant, 155 kilos on that bar.
Loaded, sharp.
Come on, Tillman. Set it up tight. Notice that all the lifters have their own little rituals to go through before each lift. Oh, Tillman pulls that one nicely. Tillman rolls the bar back and forth a little bit before he starts. Good lift, Tillman. Lori Greenidge wants 200 kilos on the bar. Let's see what Lori does before he lifts.
Lori Greenidge looking to break his own Canadian national record, platform 2. Here's one like that.
All right, Lori. 200 kilos on the bar.
Bars loaded, come on, Mendiola.
He missed us on his second attempt. We want him to get it on his third. Finish the day on a high note. Come on, Lori. Lock it out.
Come on, let's go, Lori. Lock it out. Here we go.
That's it. Lori's pushing through. Lock it out. Whoop. Yeah, he gets that lift, 2-1. Nicely done, Lori. So he's going to finish the day with a 200-kilo deadlift and a 480 total. Nicely done, Lori. Miroslav Kopernicki is pulling 205 on his third attempt. He has 195 on his second. He's going to pull up 205 on his third attempt. Bar is loaded for Miroslav.
Bars loaded on 2. Bars loaded on 1.
Oh, gets it up to the knees. Lock it. It's a down command from Justin Smith, and the refs say that that lift is good. 3 whites. Excellent. Miroslav's going to finish with,
Platform 1.
excuse me, going to finish the day with a 205 dead and 536.5 total. At least one national record out of that. Bill Stevens would like 205 as well. Same weight for Bill Stevens.
All right, no lift for Tobias. Loaded up for Marcel.
If he
Here comes Bill
pulls
Stevens,
this,
ball contact. Come on, Bill, let's rip it off the floor.
he will add 5 kilos to his total and finish with 540 for the day. Come on, Bill, pull 205.
Bars loaded.
Bill's setting up tight. Breaks the floor, gets to the knees. Lock it. The referees say white lights for Bill. Good day's work, Bill. You're finished with a 540 total. Nice work. Walt Dangler would like to pull 235. Sorry, Walt Dangler would like to pull 237.5 today. 10 kilos more than he pulled on his second for his third attempt. He's going to add another 10 kilos to his total. See what he can do with that. Come on, Walt.
Walt and then John Fraser. Loaded for Walt.
Bar is loaded for Walt. Got Walt, John Fraser, and Ron Strong. Last three lifters of this session. Walt setting up, making sure of his grip.
One's loaded, Luke Homer.
Go! Go, Walt! Come
Gets it
on!
off the floor. Nope, can't bring it to the knees. That's all right. He'll get credit for his second dead at 227.5. He'll finish today with a 557.5 total. Not a shabby day's work at all. Well done, Walt.
Loaded up for John
Well done.
Fraser.
John Fraser wants 240 kilos on that bar. He missed his first two deads at 220 and 225, but he's got 240 on the bar. He's going to make this lift. He needs to make this lift to have a total for the day. He missed his first two deads. You have to make at least one lift out of three. So he's going to put 240 on the bar. Make sure he locks it out. Solid and hard. Come on, John.
Jake Allison is up, then Clifton Foe is next.
All right. Almost ready. Come on, John. The bar loaded for you. You're going to clean it off. Get it all ready.
John Fraser, 240 kilos on the bar. Ron Strong is on deck. Bars loaded on platform 1.
All right, here comes John Fraser. It's coached by Kelly Branton. Kelly actually provides programming for My Strength Book, so pop over to mystrengthbook.com. See what kind of programming national champion Kelly Branton can provide for you. John Fraser, 240. Come on, John. There's it. Locks it. Gets a down command, and the referees say 2 white lights, and that's all you need. John finishes the day with a 240 deadlift. 240.5 deadlift, sorry. It's the national record and a 548 total. Last lift of the session. Ron Strong is going to pull 290 kilos, 639 pounds. So we're getting it all set up for Ron Strong.
The number of the beast, but he's taking it up now to 305, which is the number of the angel. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. This is an unofficial world record in the open category. This is 4.6 times his body weight. 305 kilos, 672 pounds.
Ron Strong, 290 kilos.
Not the number of the beast, but it's the number of Clifton.
Bars loaded. Ron Strong. Setting it up.
From the depths of hell into the heavens above. Give me a round of applause for Ron Strong.
Ron Strong. Come on, Ron. Last lift of the session. Up, gets it to the knees. Lock it. Gives a little nod and a smile. 3 white lights, and that's a good end to the session. Good job, spotters and loaders. Excellent work. Great job, referees. Thank you for all your time. And thanks very much to our sponsors, particularly My Strength Book, for sponsoring this session. Hop over to mystrengthbook.com, have a look at the programming and tracking options that they offer, and also pop over to the App Store and download their app and try your free trial of mystrengthbook.com.